July has been an interesting month for Ariana Grande, from messy to messier. Ever since Ariana Grande's new relationship with Ethan Slater, her co-star, became public, she has been labeled as a homewrecker by almost everyone on social media. The relationship allegedly started while Ethan was going through a split with his wife Lily J, who was his high school sweetheart. But recent photos of the two hanging out, getting close and comfy, have resurfaced and shows that they were getting close and comfy like this way before the news of their relationship went public. So who really knows what was going on behind the scenes while these two were married before we all knew. But Ariana recently parted ways with her husband of 2 years, Dalton Gomez, during this same time, and Ethan seems to be going through a divorce with his soon-to-be ex-wife as well, and this whole situation is just all really sad. Since this media controversy, more of Ariana Grande's unpalatable dating past has been uncovered on social media, and people are just shocked, you guys. You guys are probably all caught up with all of that, but unfortunately for Ariana, there is being more added to the story as more people are coming out about how Ariana interfered with their relationship in the past. To add to this controversy, a musician and actress who goes by Ricky Valentina recently came forward over on TikTok, and she's claiming that Ariana also took her boyfriend during a break with Graham Phillips, someone who Ariana was dating at the time, when karma finally exposes Ariana Grande after she stole your boyfriend in 2010, which this TikTok video now sits at over 4 million views. Ricky Valentina stated that although she had moved on from the incident since it was almost over a decade ago, the recent controversy surrounding Ethan and Ariana and other alleged victims of Ariana compelled her to come forward and speak up about her situation. Ricky made some shocking allegations against Ariana. In the post, she claimed that back in 2010, when she was dating Christian Fortune, who's an actor who played in Victorious, that Ariana supposedly stole him from her while she was on a break from dating Graham Phillips.
Hi, so I'm going to make this video as quickly as possible. I did not realize this video was going to blow up so quickly. And also, I'm very sorry for the way that I had worded the video. I shouldn't have said stolen because he definitely was at fault. More so at fault than her, but she also knew what she was doing, so she is at fault. And also, the only reason I am bringing this up because I am over it is because I did not know that she had so many victims, and when I found that out, that really irked me. And to also come in between a marriage with a baby, something needs to be said because she clearly doesn't get it if she's been doing this for this long. Back in 2009, I was dating this guy named Christian who was older than me by 4.5 years. Bad mistake number 1. And who was an actor. Bad mistake number 2. Should have saw that coming. He was very manipulative in this relationship because he would be very quiet about me, and I never saw that. This was my first boyfriend ever, you know, I don't think these things. And he also would ask for my passwords for all my social media, like, oh, you have to give me your password for Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, all that fun stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, so then you have to give me your passwords. And he did, so we'll keep that in mind for later. He booked a role as a day player on Victorious for the episode where it's like the TMZ episode. And when he came back, somebody was AIMing him, and I like heard it on the other side while we were video chatting. And I was like, oh, who's talking to you? And he's like, oh, you know that girl with the red hair, Ariana from Victorious? Yeah, we're friends, and we're AIMing each other. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Didn't think anything of it. After a while, they were still AIMing each other, and I got to the point where I was like, okay. So I asked him, hey, what are you guys talking about? Like, it's a little weird. And this is dead ass what he said. Oh, she's asking me what's a good outfit to wear to seduce a 40-year-old man. Yes.
In another video, Ricky continued speaking about Ariana, revealing that she was not sure if Ariana's intentions and her actions were genuine or simply an attempt to impress Ricky's boyfriend. Ricky added that she got suspicious of Ariana's interactions with Christian Fortune at the time, and hence why she decided to access her ex-boyfriend's Facebook account. To Ricky's surprise, she ended up finding out some stuff. She said Ariana and Christian exchanged several messages between each other, hinting that they were secretly dating and meeting up while she was still with him.
So after he had told me about the little comment she made about the clothing, I knew something was up. I don't know if it was a true statement or if she was just trying to impress him, but still very weird to say. I was homeschooled for a while, and this was my first time ever getting the chance to go to a homecoming. So I asked him to take me to homecoming, and he said he couldn't because we have to be kept a secret. Once again, I'm an idiot. Finally, the homecoming happens, and he breaks up with me, telling me, hey, you know what? I think I'm holding you back. He made me miss my homecoming! But I knew something was up, just I could feel it. So, remember how I had his passwords, right? I went onto his Facebook and saw so many messages between them of them meeting up behind my back while we were dating, him going to the set of Victorious, and them getting together in her dressing room. I was livid, but they also made it so obvious at this point because they were leaving little smiley faces on each other's wall. And I was friends with her on Facebook at the time.
At the time, Ricky did reach out to Ariana to explain that Christian was also dating her at the time. She wanted to explain to Ariana what was happening and everything, but to her dismay, she said that Ariana ended up blocking her.
So I reached out to her, I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, well, maybe he told her that, he doesn't have a girlfriend, or maybe she just, doesn't know about me. So I sent her this long message, hey, girl, I don't know if you know this, but I was dating Christian while you guys were getting together, and he cheated on me with you, and I just wanted to let you know this because he was also with me while he was with you, looking out for each other. That's what girl code is. What does she do? She blocks me. She blocks me on Facebook. And I had sent her proof. I had sent her all the photos of us together, and she blocked me. So I went onto his Facebook and I messaged her myself, and I said, what the heck? Why did you block me? That's not very nice. I was letting you know what's up, and you're still okay with this? He eventually caught wind that I was on his Facebook, and he kicked me off. And down the line, they were still together. I don't know if they were official or anything.
And as a way of getting karma on these two, since she believed they were both at fault here, Ricky ended up making a profile picture on Facebook similar to the ones that Ariana and Christian, her boyfriend at the time, had on Facebook. They had these matching profile pictures together, I guess to be cute together, and Ricky made a similar profile picture to theirs at the time and flipped them both off after finding out about them.
But they both had matching Facebook profile pictures that I found on my old computer, and I made one back flipping them off. This was her profile picture, this was his profile picture, and this was my profile picture. But at the end of the day, I should be thanking her, because if it wasn't for her, I would have never met my boyfriend that I met after, who I'm actually now married to. So it worked out for the best. I also made a song about his cheating ass, which has 28,000 plays, which is pretty good for an independent artist, so that's a win for me too. And here's the real kicker. I guess she ended up cheating on him, so he came crawling back to me and apologized, and I said, bye!
Because of all this, people have been making many comments about Ariana's weird behavior in the past, not just in relationships, but in her personal character as well. TikTok has recently orchestrated a deep dive into Ariana's past relationships, as well as her own self. This TikToker made a video that went pretty viral, pointing out how everyone was overlooking this thing that Ariana did in the past that comes off very odd and strange. She explained the story of how Ariana ended up covering a tattoo of someone's father who had passed away during 9/11 and ended up covering it with a dog, which people found to be not so normal, saying things like something is very wrong with her.
And one thing about Ariana Grande that I feel never got any news attention, but is literally the biggest example of why she is weird. Okay, I'll preface this with obviously she's gonna be weird, she's had a weird upbringing. She is not living a normal life. But lest we forget, When she was dating Pete Davidson, they got tons of matching tattoos or whatever, and tattoos about each other. But one tattoo that she actively decided to get was his father's badge number. He was a firefighter in New York and died during 9/11. And I can already see the comments of like, stop commenting on people you don't know. I don't care. This is interesting to me, okay? After her and Pete broke up, she didn't get the tattoo removed, but she did get it covered up. And what do you think she got it covered up by? The name Myron, which was Mac Miller's dog's name.
Anyways, guys, this has been the whole situation and update with people coming forward about Ariana Grande and her past and how Ariana Grande has interfered. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. I wonder if Ariana is going to speak out about any of this, as it seems like her name is only getting dragged as she's staying silent and as more and more people are deciding to come forward. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.